The examiner assesses candidates on their performance throughout the test according to the 4 criteria of the IELTS Speaking Test Band descriptors. These are fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, pronunciation. Let's discuss lexical resource. The criteria of lexical resource focuses on the range of vocabulary you use. Generally, the wider the range of vocabulary or expression used correctly and appropriately, the better a candidate will score. However, to score a band of 7 or above in the criteria of lexical resource, you will have to focus on certain aspects of vocabulary. If you look at this public version of IELTS Speaking Band descriptors, you can see to score a band of 7 and above, you can show some evidence of 1. Figurative language and idiomatic expressions. 2. Use of prepositional verbs or phrasal verbs. 3. Use of collocations. In this video, we will focus on the idioms. What are idioms? Idiom is an expression that is difficult to understand, because its meaning is different from the meanings of the separate words in the expression. For example, in India, one commonly used expression is, "My friend is eating my brain." Eating brain? Why? And how is that possible? This can be the response of someone who isn't from India, and is not aware of the expressions used in India. Similarly, a person from India may not be aware of the idioms used elsewhere in the world. Even people from the same country may have different idioms spoken in different states, cities, or regions. Next important point to remember is what IELTS expects. No one can know all the idioms. Therefore, even IELTS does not expect you to know all the expressions in the world. You just have to show some evidence of it in your speaking. If a candidate uses figurative language and idiomatic expressions in a natural way, the candidate has a great chance to score a band of 7 and above in the criteria of lexical resource. But it is important that when you use idiomatic expressions, you use them in the right context and in a natural way. Let's discuss few questions in which you can use few idiomatic phrases that fit naturally in the given situation. You can see the Part 2 topic. Here, you have to describe a person who started a business. So here, while speaking about the same, you can say, although he faced many hurdles in making this business grow, he succeeded by dint of hard work. I am also a hard-working person, therefore I think I would definitely attempt to run a similar kind of business. In the above sentence, you are using the idiom, by dint of, that fits naturally in the given situation, and at the same time, you are also able to answer the last question of the cue card topic, that is whether you would like to do the same kind of work as this person. Or, although he faced many ups and downs in making this business a success, he still did it. Here, you are using the idiom ups and downs to convey that he faced both good and bad times at work. Let's look at another Part 2 topic. Here, you have to describe a competition that you took part in. So here, while speaking about the same, you can say, although I am a good dancer, I always feel like a fish out of water when I am asked to perform in front of an audience. I wanted to overcome that fear, and this was primarily the reason I decided to go for it. In the above sentence, you are using the idiom, fish out of water, that fits naturally in the given situation, and at the same time, you are also able to answer the last question of the cue card topic, that is explain why you chose to take part in this competition. Important points to remember. Students should not worry as they are not expected to know all the expressions that are commonly used by English speakers. They should not feel pressure to use them. It is not compulsory to use such expressions. So only use them naturally and if you are comfortable with it. If students are going to use them in a way which feels unnatural or forceful, this may impact negatively on their score. Do not overuse them. It is important to use them in the right context, even if you just use once. Remember that using them is helpful in scoring higher in lexical resource, but not using them is not going to impact negatively on the score. You can simply express your ideas in non-idiomatic ways if you are not able to use idioms.